Hey everyone, it's Loopy Legs Gaming here. Now welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video of LA Noire. Now in the last video we continued with the white shoe slaying case. We left the hobo camp. We interviewed Stuart Ackerman, he's the hobo, and with all the evidence against him we arrested him and we started a new case. The studio secretary murder. A woman was found murdered at the train tracks. Looks like she might be a homeless alcoholic. We found out that she's been living out the back of a liquor store, and we left the video just about to speak to the liquor store owner. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Let's go back and talk to this fella here. Right, so Robbins, contact with victim.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Looks like he's telling the truth.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Relationship with the
Are
victim.
you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Yeah, it seems like he's telling the truth, being sincere.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
And the last question, knowledge of
You know
McCaffrey.
a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Yeah, a lot of kind of blinking this time. Let's go bad cop.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
3 out of 3
No
correct.
problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Sure thing, man. Right. Right, so Mensch's Bar is the next one. Right, so Mensch's Bar, 12:24 p.m.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, Homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Right, okay, so let's go and ask this
What's
guy
your
here.
name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some
There he
questions,
is.
Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Right, so criminal history.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Yeah, just the insistent and blinking, looking away, we'll go bad cop.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
So relationship with victim.
Say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, that's the bullshit.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Well, I'm holding aces and you're holding deuces, boy. Because we have the book inscribed with your name all over it.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Thank you for the information,
Tiernan.
Mr. McCaffrey.
Right, so let's go. Oh. Almost finished level 18 and rank. 11K. Yeah, that's us.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Let's go to the thingy first. The bowling alley. It's pretty close. Oh. We're at the back entrance, oops. Oh, there you go. Rawlings Bowling Alley, 12:24 p.m.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend,
Jimmy?
James Tiernan.
There you go,
He's a
Tiernan.
pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Right, okay, so
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
oh, hang on.
Great treat.
There you go. Doorway here. This is gonna take us around the back. Yep.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh shit. Another fucking chase. Oh, it's always a chase. Oh no, maybe not. Car chase.
There!
Oh, we're getting a fast car.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster.
This is a new one.
Carrying the extra weight.
Excuse me.
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Okay,
Another
I got you
run.
close enough.
At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Show me your hands!
Show me your hands, Tiernan. Now that he's off to the police station, we can go back to the police station now. Let's go back in this fast car. I do quite like this one. Hang on a second. Central Police Station. Here we go. Central Police Station, 12:50 p.m.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn.
Well, this day was a...
That price is outrageous.
So in here.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick. What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray? As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal? Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to. Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Right.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Right, trace address on Grosvenor McCafferty. Right, so use the telephone. Where is this telephone? Oh, there we go.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Whiz putting
Phelps,
recording
badge
devices into
1247.
place for 'em.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
You have a good day. Right, so jump in the car. Oh, he's already there.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Right, so McCaffrey's apartment, 4:37 p.m. Right, so let's have a look. Number 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Rooms 5 and 6. Here we go.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Here we go.
Doesn't look like anything.
Must be on the other side. Oh, look at that. The bottom of the other part letter.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
It says, take long before you are healed and you can come home. I have put your things back into your old room with a lock on the door for your privacy. And you can come and go as you please. I will care for you and you can return to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you. But I pray that it does and that you consider what I have said. I love you very much and I pray every night that you are safe. And that one day you will knock on my door and the rift between us will be mended. With love and understanding, your mother, Augustus Summers. Right, oh. Come on. Ooh.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way.
Rawlings bowling on the tire iron.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Alright, okay.
Not get in command of a carrier.
Now, I didn't check the...
Surely we can write him up for that.
The shirt.
Citation, at least.
So it's not going to say anything for that? No, okay, that's fine. Nothing else around here. Right, let's go and get McCaffrey. Is this the door to go upstairs? No. Here we go. Keep running up to the roof. Here we go.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Oh, Jesus.
Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Not close enough to do the tap X thing. Hopefully we get closer now. No, he's pulling away.
Give it up, LAPD.
Oh, he's slowing down. Come on. No, it didn't give me the option. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, I got him.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
So you got 2 people arrested for the murder.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Well, whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young Phelps.
Right, so...
He starts strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown.
Is this the one? Yeah, this is Grosvenor. So we'll go and speak to him first.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Right, so alibi for McCaffrey.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Well, that's bullshit. So let's accuse him.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
We have the torn letter. Or the second part of the torn letter.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Right, so our rank has increased. Right guys, I think that's where we'll leave the video. Remember, if you want to help support the channel, please check out the links in the description. And thanks for watching another video of LA Noire. If you've liked it, whoosh, high five that like button. And if you want to see more, be sure to smash that subscription button down below. And last but not least, remember, life's a game. So play it well. I'll see you in my next video.